From existence of multiverse to the theory of Big Bang and even the most basic concepts in physics, the presence of smallest element in the universe, atoms. All these things that we know today with the help of modern science are actually something that were present in ancient Indian scripts, Vedas. Let me tell you that Vedas are oldest scripts in the world itself and explains the Hindu philosophy, the origin of universe and life and its purpose. And surprisingly, Vedas mentioned a lot of philosophy about universe also, like how the universe started, what is its origin, and a lot of more explanation that actually aligns with the modern science discoveries today. Many of these things are there which were already present in the ancient Indian text, which is about 3500 to 3700 years older or maybe older than that. So hey guys, this is Neelam and today I'm gonna tell you about some concepts and laws in physics and space science that actually aligns with the things that is mentioned in the Vedas. And these alignments actually suggest that our ancestors had more exposure to the universe and its origin than the rest of the world in the oldest time when we had no resource to explore it. So let's get into it one by one. Before that, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe it and hit the like button. So guys, as a very basic concept about our earth, we know that earth is spherical, that it is round in the shape. But do we know that from the beginning of the universe itself? No, we didn't know. In the 5th century BC, when earth was observed by Aristotle and Pythagoras, then only majority of us came to know that earth has a round shape. Before that, most of the world didn't know that what is the actual shape of earth. But now let's talk about Vedas. Do you know Rig Veda, which is oldest among all other type of Vedas, that mentions the earth as Bhugol, the word that is composed of two words especially. First is Bhu and second is Gol, where the Bhu word means earth itself and Gol means round, means earth round or round earth. So this word is often interpreted by many people as the rounded earth or for the spherical shape of earth. So you know the Rig Vedas are the oldest text in the world itself and that already mentioned by giving it a name Bhugol. So guys, this alignment of modern science with the text in Vedas directly indicates that ancient Indians actually knew that the earth has a round shape from a very early era when the rest of the world didn't know about it. So guys, next one is multiverse, a very trendy and very fascinating topic for all of us. We have seen a lot of movie related to multiverse and we talk a lot these days about multiverse. So this is a very modern concept in the science if you see. But will you be surprised if I tell that even the concept of multiverse, that is the existence of the multiple universes, is mentioned in the Vedas? So let me tell you that Nasadya Sukta from Rig Veda suggests that the universe existence is beyond any comprehension. That means the presence of multiple universes and multiple worlds and infinite possibilities which is beyond our comprehension. In Nasadya Sukta, the universe is told to have different lokas with a total of 7 lokas, and this term lokas you can refer to as a plane or area, with the lokas as Bhud Loka, which is the earth plane, and then Bhuvan Loka, which is the atmosphere, and then Swar Loka, which is the celestial planes and even the advanced ones. So if you try to understand it clearly, then you will see an alignment that it is talking about earth planes and other planes just as in the terms of lokas. Addition to that, in Vedic concept, the universe is told to go through cyclic creation and destruction over a vast span of time repeatedly. That means it says the universe goes through the process of creation, preservation and destruction, which is known as Shrishti, Sthiti and Pralay respectively in the term of ancient Indian text. And this thing aligns with the cyclic universe theory, which also talks about expansion and contraction of the universe, and it says that the universe has begun with an expansion and it will end with a contraction. So it is similar to what we see in the Vedas. And here is the other reference. In the book Bhagavad Purana, the universe is named as Anant Koti Brahmand, where the Anant Koti means infinite and the Brahmand means universe. That means it also talks about infinite universe, that is the presence of multiverse or multiple universe. So you can clearly see the alignments even in terms of Vedic text from the modern science we know today. The next one is widely popular and known concept, the Big Bang Theory. Yes, the Big Bang Theory that tells how the universe started and how everything came into existence. As per the proposed Big Bang Theory, it says that in the beginning there was nothing, there was just a singularity, a point from which the universe has started. Everything started expanding and our universe came into picture, and with that only time, matter, space and everything came into picture, the complex structure we see today for the world or for the universe. If we look into Vedas for this, then Nasadya Sukta from Rig Veda says that the universe started its beginning from a singularity like state. In the beginning there was absolute nothing, there was neither existence nor non-existence, and then there was the one. It says the one power, the one consciousness or the one force that started the universe. So this power or this force that it talks about, it can be a force that started the Big Bang itself, that started the universe to expand from a particular point. So there is also an alignment. Though the Rig Veda is talking in terms of philosophy, it is talking in terms of God, it is talking in terms of the one power. What the Rig Veda mentioned is actually a philosophy and there is no scientific evidence. But if you try to see it in a conceptual way with the Big Bang theory also, so it is aligning in certain ways. It is talking about a force, and the Big Bang also started with a force. So guys, I hope you are finding this video very useful and informative. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe it right now and hit the like button. So guys, next one is the very popular and very basic concept in the physics. We know about atoms. Yes, atoms, the fundamental building blocks of any matter in the universe, which the physics says. We know that every matter is composed of atoms. Even this thing you won't believe is mentioned in Vedas. Let me tell you that Vaisheshika Sutra, it says that the universe is made of invisible particles called Parmanu, which is the atom itself, which forms and combines to make any matter in the universe. So you can see even the smallest concept of atoms, which comes from physics, is present in our Vedic text. So isn't it surprising? So guys, the next concept we have is time is relative and not absolute. Yes, you heard is right. You must have heard about theory of relativity, which was proposed by Einstein in the year 1905. So this is a very fresh and recent concept. We have discovered that time can vary depending upon which frame of the universe are you in and what is the impact of gravity and velocity on that frame. Here is another mind-boggling thing, that even this concept is mentioned in Vedas. Yes, the Vedic text says that time is changeable, it is relative and it is not absolute at every point in the universe. It says that time is perceived differently for different cosmic planes and flows differently for gods, humans and other beings. So very surprisingly, that even the time is different is mentioned in Vedas, that is it is mentioned in our ancient Indian text. That means our ancestors know that the time is different, which is a very fresh concept in the modern science today. So guys, these were some references from Vedas and other ancient Indian texts that actually aligns with a lot of concept in modern science for universe and space. So I hope you guys had liked this video. So please hit a like button if you haven't, and do subscribe to the channel to be updated with this informative contents. There are a lot of things that is mentioned in the Vedas, that how the universe started, what is the origin, what is the purpose and other philosophies. So it is great to know that the ancient Indian texts knew a lot about the space and the universe that the science did that time. We'll see you next time. Please check out the video in suggestion, and thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.